Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. And today, I'll be reading a multi-character excluder by Deadly BNHA on Wattpad. So let's get into it. Todoroki Shoto. When Todoroki had found out that you were cutting, he went kind of out of character. Maybe it was a shock or surprise that got him to be like this, but he didn't know how to handle it. He would start silently crying, then full on sobbing. He would ask you in tears why you would do that to yourself. He would clean and wrap up your cuts, and after that, he would be very hesitant about leaving you alone. He couldn't handle the idea that you could be hurting yourself, and he would leave you like that. He even gets so worried to the point where he has you to tell your brother, Hisashi. He would always call you and take you on lots of dates. He wants you to feel like there's a meaning to love, even if he will do everything to prove that to you. Bago Katsuki. Normally, Katsuki did a great job at concealing his own emotions and not being very emotional at all, no matter what. He would like to feign being unsurprised by everything, but this time, he couldn't. He wouldn't talk at all. He would just pick you up off the floor and have you sit on the bathroom counter. It kind of scares you, how quiet he's being, because you're used to him being so loud, that him being quiet is scarier, because you didn't know what he was thinking. After bandaging your arms, he took you to his dorm room, and he spent the rest of his day just cuddling you. After being silent, he would go on around, telling you how bad the world would be without you in it, how he wouldn't be able to live without you. While in school, he would never let you out of his sight, constantly worried about you. Midori Izuku, he wished he had not seen you cutting, because instead of him helping you, you had to help him. He fell to the floor, crying his eyes out, worry written over his eyes. He was freaking out about you. He crawled over and hugged you to death. He did help you bandage your cuts, but afterwards, he went back to crying. You helped him stand up and go to his dorm, and you both tried to calm down. You laid on your back, with him on your chest. He was crying because he didn't want to lose another person in his life. After that, he made sure you never felt alone or left out. You were broken. He helped you get everything back together. Amajiki. This softie could be very strong when it came to you. He was responsible and was able to control his emotions when he needed to. He was surprised to see his love on the floor, with fresh cuts in her arms. But he got himself in control. Without saying anything, he disinfected your cuts and wrapped them up. He then took you to a sunflower field and relaxed with you in his arms. He wanted you to be in a calming place. Afterwards, he would cry about not being there for you. He would cry about not being there for you when you needed that. And he'll take you out with him every chance he could. Because he wanted you to feel wanted, safe, and needed. Because that's how it truly was. Aizawa. He was worried he wasn't spending time with you enough. He was so worried and concerned that he would miss you because he had lost enough people. You came to him, saying that he needed to talk, and that statement made him scared of many things. Scared you were going to break up with him. Scared that he wasn't doing enough. But when he saw you lift up your sleeves, his worry only increased as he saw the injuries. He wrapped them up gently and took you on a walk, just the two of you alone, with no one else around. He wanted you to clear up your mind for a while. After that, he would let you rant about why you did it. And if you need anything at all, Aizawa would offer it to you, wanting to be by your side when you needed him. Kirishima Ijiro. Kirishima was the first to even notice your odd behavior. Once he found you in the bathroom, he finally broke down. He ran towards you and had the razor blade, then broke it with his quirk. He will cry while wrapping your arms up. Of course, you would have lots of cuddles. Once you fall asleep, he goes and tells Katsuki. When he does, you would go to Kira's dorm room to steal his sweaters. He doesn't care about it, letting you do whatever you want, just wanting you to be happy. The backup squad takes you out to the fair to cheer you up. And thankfully, it does work. It was a good distraction until you came back home and were able to talk to him. Dabi, he found you with a gun to your head with tears flowing down your face. He slowly walked you and took it from you. And when he did, you fell into his arms. He took you to your room, and he was there until you fell asleep. When you did, he waited for your brothers to get home. Once he told them what happened, he put all the guns away. Never even had all the knives. He just wanted you to be okay. But he was not the first person to talk to about it. He'd probably help you talk to someone else, since he didn't know what to do. Shigaraki, he was honestly very surprised. He always saw you as a strong person, but he did his best to help you. He wrapped your arms up and took you to his room to lay down. He was very confused on why you were cutting. Another time, seemed just fine to him. But from now on, he had a close watch on you. And if he was out on a mission, he would be watching you closely, or even have you stay back at the bar, not wanting you to get hurt.
Thank you guys for listening. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. I hope you enjoyed listening to this as much as I did making it. Anyway, goodbye.